say you like your space, yeah. Now I know a space just meant that you got laid, yeah, you got laid, yeah. I should have known I'm the one to wind up played, yeah. Should've known better, I should've known better, I should've known better, I should've known better, yeah. Should've better, yeah. Should've known better, I should've known better, I should've known better.
Voice of Stockton.
Hey, do you want the details? Well, the details start right now on Stockton's only talk station, KXVS, the voice of Stockton. Well, it's a Wednesday, technically, and I'm not Vin Scully, but the Dodgers are playing. And welcome in to KXVS, the voice of Stockton. Details with Dustin, and, well, we got some special friends in the house this evening, and that's, well, Korynn OC. Hey, Korynn.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Was it your third appearance so far at KXVS?
Yeah, I think so.
Then Cole Hinkle.
It's number 2 for me.
Ooh, hold on one second.
A little more volume.
Yeah, there it goes.
There we go.
Yeah, and then Kato. That was the second time. Second time.
First time was Kato, and I did bring along a donut.
Oh, yeah. Where's the donuts tonight, though?
He's my donut.
Okay.
One of my donuts. We call him the Donut Cole.
The Donut Cole. Original nickname. But, well, this Details with Dustin, it's a conversation, not a interview. And, well, Korynn, you got a lot going on, don't you?
Yeah, got a lot of new things coming up. A lot of new things that have just dropped. Yeah, so we could talk about those.
Well, Cole, what's up with you lately?
Just playing music, writing a lot. Trying to work on a new album here coming out, hopefully in about a year. But it's taking my time on it, but spending time writing and just living life to do so.
How about you, Kato?
I'm actually working on an album too. I'm sick of Korynn taking all the spotlight from me, so I've got a little ton of original music. I'm finally starting to put some of it down with Brandon Gutenboy Productions, who's doing some recording with me. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot. You know, trying to keep up with these young kids.
So, Korynn, what's new for you? Let people introduce yourself. Of your third time here at the station, but it's always good to give a little background. Of course, you're a local girl from Lodi. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started in music.
So basically, I feel like I tell this story all the time. But so Dad introduced me to music when I was younger. Yeah, we were. So I have 2 older siblings, and he used to play guitar to them to like fall asleep to. And then when I came around, he'd play guitar for me, and I'd always be like jumping around on the bed trying to sing along. And
night owl.
Yeah, definitely a night owl. And you know, when you tune your guitar and have the tuner on the guitar, I would sing along to it, and he'd see that I was on pitch. So that's when they decided to put me in voice lessons and like choir and stuff, and kind of just took off from there. We've been performing out. I've been performing out live since I was 6 years old. So that's like forever. And yeah, I really got more serious about my music. I mean, I've always been doing music, but I got more serious about it in college these last like 4 or 5 years.
Where do you go to college?
Went to college at San Francisco State University.
Go Gators.
Yep.
And Cole, give us a little bit about your background. When did you start music? And you're a local guy too, right? Lodi?
Yeah, I'm out of Lodi as well. I started playing music about a year and a half ago. I've always played guitar just for fun. It's always a lot of music appreciation in my family. But no one ever really played beyond just strumming a guitar in a living room. And about a year and a half ago, I had some things go down in my personal life that it became an outlet for me to get things out, to write and to play. And I just fell in love with it, and it's been all I've ever wanted to do since.
Kato?
What was the question?
How long have you been into music, and how did you get started?
Sorry, I was thinking about Cole when the first time I met him.
Oh
so
God!
We need to hear that story.
when I was a little kid, my parents made me take piano, and none of us really wanted to do it. All those things you had to do. And then I picked up a guitar when I was 16 or 17 from a friend, and really fell in love with it. And I really think the background of the piano, a little bit of piano I did have as a little kid, really helped me pick it up pretty quick. And really didn't start singing a lot until honestly when she came along. And I would never be where I'm at today without her. Wanting us to go to conferences and compete and get all these things, and me back her up on guitar. Then I started doing my own thing more and gain a lot of confidence, honestly.
Korynn, who's some of your musical influences?
I have so many. Right now I've been listening to a lot of Billie Eilish. She's super cool. Definitely Lana Del Rey, Banks, Miley Cyrus, Black Bear, G-Eazy.
Amy Winehouse.
Yeah, Amy Winehouse. Yeah, there's just so many.
Cool.
Oh, Halsey, Mo. Yeah, B-Rex, I could go on.
I think for me, you know, it kind of grew from old school outlaw country music, but I love all music, blues, jazz, pretty much anything. But my biggest inspiration's got to be guys like Sturgill Simpson and Jason Isbell, just some of the best songwriters, in my opinion, in the modern day country stuff.
Keep going. I was going to say when you're done, Cole's 18 going on 48.
Kato?
I feel like it.
So, you know, I grew up with all the 60s and 70s stuff, but Tom Waits is a huge influence of mine, and honestly, people don't appreciate what a prolific songwriter is. He gets that now, but I mean, people used to throw fruit at him on stage, and I'm like, yeah, I can do that. So yeah, he's one of the big ones, and then Johnny Cash as well. So.
Yeah. Let's start with actually Kato. What's the hardest part about writing a song? How much work is it?
Finishing it. It's like super easy. You know, you get some melody going. You put a hook. I'm great at writing hooks and a quick hook, but then all of a sudden you go, okay, now I got to write verses and finish it, and then now I'm finding out getting it produced is a whole nother story. So yeah, for me that's it. It's like, you know, it's a lot of fun in the beginning, but then it turns into work.
Cole?
I think it's always been trying to find what to write about, and also I tell stories when I write. I write in stories, and trying to find where the story's going a lot of the times is the hardest part. And recently, it's been trying to write something that's not damn depressing.
Isn't that what country music is?
Exactly, it's 4 chords and the truth and a whole lot of depression.
Is that since you joined the donuts? Is that what's bringing you down?
No, sometimes.
Tell us how you really feel. Korynn?
Well, definitely. So Dad kind of mentioned the producer thing. Yeah, it's really hard to find a good producer. Because, I mean, you can write a great song, but I think the music behind it is really important, too. Because a lot of people, the first time they listen to a song, they're listening to the music. You know, that's going to catch them and reel them in first, and then they listen to the lyrics, right? So I think a good producer is very difficult to find. Like, I've worked with a lot of people, and some people where it went brilliantly, and some people where not so much, and I had to search for another producer to, you know, remake that song or whatever. And yeah, it's definitely difficult. It can be expensive too.
Kato's eyes. So you had the opportunity recently, Korynn, to well make a music video. How did tell us about the process, and then we'll maybe play it after we talk about it.
So it turns out it's a lot of freaking work to make a music video. Oh my god, I had no idea. Because you know, I had this song done, and I've been sitting on this song better for a while. And I had the initial idea that I wanted to release it with a music video. So I wanted to like kind of put that all together. But at first it was like, hey, I need to find a videographer. And that seemed to take a while. I actually had like the choreography for the dance that I was using in the video already. So I had to find like people to be the dancers in the video. That was actually probably the easiest part. And then finally I ended up finding my friends, Alan Boy and AJ Starzak. They ended up taking on the challenge of directing and producing this video for me. So it was super exciting. They just came on board, and they've both gone to film school. So they had some people on their team that helped like do lighting and filming and all that good stuff. And I also had another person help me, Mark Lamone. He helped me with the location. We shot in this huge warehouse in San Francisco. So we had a lot of people helping me out in this video. I also had my stylists who were great. And you kind of don't think about it because you think, oh, I'm just going to go shoot a music video. But there's so many people involved, and there's so many people you have to communicate with. And even for me, like, I've learned a lot from making that first music video, because now I know like what to do and what not to do, right? So because I was on set kind of doing everything, and I think you need more people to like do each little part. So that was definitely a learning experience for me. But I think for what we had and the team that we had, we put out a pretty good video for like the time frame. I mean, we really just put this video together like last minute and kind of got everything done, and I think it turned out pretty good.
In the middle of that video, a fire alarm somehow got tripped.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And I walk outside, I was just hanging around watching. I walk outside, here's a fire truck, all the firemen. I don't think they didn't use that part, did they? So I had all the girls are, you got to come out here and get pictures with the firemen. Because the video was
So, how long did the video take, and how long was the process of basically from start to end, and how many people involved total?
So it took a full day of shooting. We probably started maybe around noon and wrapped up about 10. And we shot all on one location in the warehouse, but like different stages of the warehouse. It was like 3 levels. We did the rooftop, which have some amazing drone shots.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's probably my best part of the video is the drone shots. And then we shot on some different levels inside. And I think we had so we had 3 of the dancers, my 2 stylists, and then maybe about 5 or 6 people total in like the production and filming of it. And my parents were there too, feeding us, so that was great. Making sure the cast and crew stayed.
Where did you film it at?
San Francisco.
Oh, so it had that urban feel too, so that made the video even great.
Yeah, exactly. It was super cool.
We have the video.
Yeah.
We're gonna play it.
All right.
And when we come back, we'll talk about it and what was your favorite parts. And
cool.
We're just gonna show you the video right now on KXVS, the voice of Stockton. Details with Dustin, a conversation, not a interview, alongside Korynn OC, Cole Hinkle, and Kato. Back after this on KXVS, the voice of Stockton.
I don't know why I ever let you in my place, yeah. I guess I really liked your face, yeah. You'd come over, I wouldn't know what to say, yeah. It's like I lost a hold of my brain, yeah. I should've known better, 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 I should've known better. I wouldn't hear from you for days, yeah, You just say, you liked your space, yeah. Now I know, space just meant that you got laid, yeah, you got laid, yeah. I should have known I'd be the one to wind up late, yeah. I should've known better, 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 I should've known better.
Are we gonna
And we are back on Details with Dustin, a conversation, not an interview. Korynn, awesome video, great job.
Thank you.
It looked like you had a lot to do there, and
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But definitely a lot of work. And this is kind of the first video that like I put together
Mm-hmm.
myself. Because I've shot a music video before, but that was like with the label, so I didn't have to do too much other than like show up and do my part. But this was the first video like I was really doing everything, so it's definitely, you know, there's a lot of things you don't think about. But I think for our first one, like it went over pretty well.
And Cole was saying during the while we were playing the video, that looks really hard.
Yeah.
When's the Cole Hinkle music video coming out?
Whenever I get the funding to do so.
Yeah.
Let's get some
Do it on
funding
your
for Cole.
guitar, right? Instead of a computer.
Maybe.
When's Kato and the Donuts music video coming out, Kato?
Well, it's gonna be X-rated.
You gonna let Korynn direct it?
No.
Okay.
Well, it's gonna be X-rated for donut philiacs.
Oh, this show escalated quickly, as Ron Burgundy would say. So you guys brought your guitars.
Yes, sir.
You guys have any new music you want to play, or you want to play some classics? What do we got here tonight?
We'll play original stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think for us, so I actually also just released another song 2 Fridays ago. Friday the 13th, I dropped this track called Tell Me.
Ooh.
With my producer, Kiba.
Mhm.
And so that was a collab I did with him, and I think that's the song I'm most excited about right now. And we're actually in the process of releasing a music video for that song also that I shot in Tokyo. So that's coming. It's coming. It was...
How crazy was Tokyo? I saw your photos. I'm like,
Yeah, it was
that would give me
awesome.
anxiety attack with all those many people.
It was like New York, but
On
20
steroids?
times bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you think like the city that doesn't sleep, but like Tokyo's really the city that doesn't sleep. There's people everywhere, all hours.
So what are we performing tonight?
So we're gonna perform "Tell Me" acoustically, and yeah, if you guys like it, check it out. It's on my website and SoundCloud and whatnot. You can hear the produced version, which is more like electronic, pop, future bass, and this is gonna be the acoustic guitar version.
Well, here's the acoustic
I'm
guitar.
gonna squeeze in one
okay.
pitch before we go to that. So you guys can all come out and hear this song live on November 11th at Lodi Rock Vember.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah.
That'll be the first time the Donuts do it. All right,
Nice.
you ready?
So here we go. Here's Korynn, Cole, and Kato.
I am soaked to the bone, washed away everything I know. My mind's numb, painted blank on autopilot, not sure when to press go. Oh, so tell me now, tell me, can you feel? I feel my heart beating, but oh so still. So tell me now, tell me, can you feel? I feel my heart beating, but oh so still. Feel my heart roll like the tides. Each wave brings us closer to what's inside. Our brains swim, we don't come up for oxygen. Give in to me, I'll make you shine. So tell me, do you see me when you sleep at night? 'Cause I can see it clearly, every moonlight. So don't go down without me to the midnight ocean, baby. We're forever young, forever crazy. So tell me now, tell me, can you feel my heart beating, but oh so still. So tell me now, tell me, can you feel my heart beating?
can you feel my heart beating, beating but oh so still? Well, tell me now, tell me, can you feel my heart beating, beating but oh so still?
Wow. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Great. Wow. I'm speechless. It can't be in radio. No dead air. Well, okay. How do you follow that up next? But how long did that song take to write? And how long has it been? From finish to process.
So I would say that's a good question. I think I actually wrote this hook quite a while ago. Mm-hmm. It's kind of just been in my notebook full of hooks that I've written. Mm-hmm. And so I had
one you wrote on the iPad?
Probably later on, yeah. So I had this hook written, and when I actually went to go meet Rob, who produced the song, his DJ name's Kiba. This was my first time meeting him, and I knew we wanted to work together because we have very similar tastes in artists and influences, and listen to the same music. So I kind of had my notebook with me, and I sang maybe like 3 or 4 different hooks for him, and this is the one that stuck. So we're like, all right, let's do this. Like, you'll produce the song, and I'll finish writing it. So we kind of did that, and so then right away I wrote like the first verse to it, and then I remember I was still kind of playing around with the second verse, and I kind of just recorded for him the first verse and the hook. And I think we went to Mexico over summer, and I finished writing the song while I was there. So I have a lot of to Cancun. So we were kiteboarding out there. So that was really fun. So I had a lot of very influenced by like the water and the waves and kind of stuff like that, which you tend to hear in the song.
Kato, what's your version going to be of that when you guys perform November 11th?
So we have a donut version.
Okay.
And so we've been practicing that one, and it's it's tough to translate the EDM to acoustic, let alone we go the full band.
Yeah.
But you put electric guitar in his hand, and he just goes nuts. And then we got a drummer who used to tour with like a punk rock band. So it's like we always gotta kind of, you're not out there, are you, Mike? We gotta kind of rein him in a lot.
You guys are like donuts. You're like a variety pack.
Exactly.
They are. They all have their special donut names.
Yeah.
We have a glazed. We have donut coal.
They couldn't find
cinnamon sugar over here.
So okay, let's talk about November 11th. Lodi, California. What is happening? And it's for a great cause, right?
Yeah.
It is. So it was perceived. Honestly, a friend of mine, Grant Hamilton, who opened Idle Beer Works, we were playing music for him as a not a grand opening, but just here's our place. It's going to be a brewery. This was a year ago we played there, and it took all the permits and everything. It took forever.
It takes a while.
Yeah.
And so I talked about it's a big place right there on Sacramento Street. I don't have the address, but it's behind the Lodi Post Office on Sacramento Street, and it's a big place. I said, hey, we should do a music festival here. So it started out just like that. I love going to music festivals. Cole and I are going to Hangtown this weekend, 4-day festival up in Placerville.
Nice.
I go to High Sierra every year. And in that mode, if any of you guys out there have been there, it's, they'll have 3 or 4 stages, and not really big bands, but, medium popular bands that you might not have heard of. And every time I go to these events, I come away with 2 or 3 new favorite artists I like to listen to. So we started talking about doing that in Lodi, and honestly, then just recently, like early September, we had our first meeting and said, well, maybe we should make it a benefit concert. And the date that opened up for us was November 11th, and somebody at me goes, hey, that's Veterans Day. We should donate to the veterans. And it's just really come together for me personally. I'm a big fan of the veterans and war history. And read a few books, wrote a song recently that's based on what I read in those books. And now, more recently, I don't know if you heard the Vietnam War that's going around on PBS is a special.
Yeah, Ken Burns.
I just finished reading it, or just finished watching that last night. So it's just kind of all come together, and now we're going to help the charity, which is called Operation Restored Warrior, and that is a charity that benefits combat warriors, which is a smaller percentage of all our soldiers that go. And so this charity helps them refocus their life after coming back from being in the violence that they've experienced. And it's run by a friend of mine, Kevin Knutson, who I worked with for years, from the Knutson family with the Cottage Bakery in Lodi and Stockton. And so he's the CEO. So it's a local charity that's locally run. So it really tied in. That'd be the perfect charity to do with, like my experience with my appreciation of what the veterans do for us, and and him being a local guy and it being on Veterans Day. So it all just kind of came together. And then all the work came to try and pull something like this off.
Oh, trust
Thank
us
God
here.
for my daughter.
We know.
I'm sure what you guys used to do here and do that stuff. So and Korynn's really taken the reins and is really the promoter of this event. I'm helping with the fundraising, but all the Facebook and all this
social media,
all kind of falls on her shoulders. But we got a few people helping us out. Clark Pest Control is doing all our banners and all our flyers, and so if Dana's out there, thanks for all your help, Dana. And then of course the brewery, Grant and Scott and Angela over there that are running that. And so we're gonna have 20 acts, pretty much all local. We're gonna have 2 stages. We'll have 12 singer-songwriter acts. Actually, 22 acts. 12 on the singer-songwriter, 10 bands. Pretty much everybody is local. I guess we got the furthest is a young kid, Anthony from Santa Cruz. We met him at a music conference. 14 years old, kid's an amazing guitar player and singer, and he's going to drag his whole band out and come up on our stage.
David Molina from our station also be out there, so Yellow Dot, Spotlight.
Yellow Dot will be there.
Yellow Dot be there. Wow, as somebody who helped put on an event like this past summer, Korynn, you have a lot of work on your hands, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's been fun though. Definitely a lot of work, but it's all good to learn that stuff, and I like putting on events anyway, so.
So, okay, I have the address right now. Idle Bear Works, 100 South Sacramento Street in Lodi. So, November 11th, 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. And let's go one more song, and then we'll talk about the event one more time, and then we'll let you guys go for the night.
All right, cool. So I think you're up, Cole.
I'm up. All right.
Cole's up.
Well, I'll do a song I wrote. It was one of the very first songs I wrote and actually still play to this day. Anyone who writes songs knows that about the first 100 you throw in the garbage. And this one,
is that all?
Well, there's a lot in between after that. But this one here, Korynn actually sang on it when I released it on my EP. We haven't played it together in about 8 months.
Well, jump in.
We're not gonna mess it up on live.
Yeah.
So just do it solo here.
Anything that's live can go wrong. Here's Cole Hinkle right here on KXVS. Details with Dustin. Conversation, not an interview.
Another cold night, a dusty old bar, sitting behind this guitar. You call my name and ask me to stay, but I just got in my car. You said, darling, please stay home and hold me for another cold night. Yeah, it's so lonesome here all by myself as you're playing for the whiskey on the shelves. All I'm asking's for a little understanding. All I'm asking's for a little bit of love. It's so hard to hold you when you're gone. I'm just out here chasing my dreams. Why do you leave me here all alone for some old guitar, some dusty old bar? I call your name, so do the lights, and you never seem to answer my way. I make my pay, so I just take it day to day. I don't mean to break your heart or to tear us both apart. All I'm asking for a little understanding. All I'm asking for a little bit of love. It's so hard to hold you when you're gone. I'm just out here chasing my dreams. I came home to find you gone and to realize how wrong I've been. All those nights under all those lights don't compare to just one night with you. I'm so sorry I had to go, I just couldn't take one more night. I don't mean to break your heart or to tear us both apart. All I'm asking for a little understanding. All I'm asking for a little bit of love. It's so hard to hold you when you're gone. I wish I never started chasing these dreams.
Wow, Cole.
Do you need a hug?
Hug it out, hug it out. Well, okay, it's coming to the end of the show, but November 11th, Rocktoberfest. Rockvemberfest, excuse me. Rocktoberfest, I don't know, it's Oktoberfest, everything's going on nowadays.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's almost November already. Next
Well,
week.
The reason it's in November, not October, because I went to Oktoberfest 2 years ago and came home and wanted to make pretzels. Like, it's still too hot and low to have. So we moved it to November and had a great time.
Will there be pretzels though?
There will be pretzels, yes.
Good,
I'm
good.
a baker, remember?
Yes, I know that.
I make more than donuts.
There won't be any pretzels because I'll eat all of them.
I've already eaten some of them. I'm guilty.
Save me some, okay?
But we
try to make it
did
up.
stick the rest in the freezer.
How would you describe them?
They're amazing. I would keep eating them. So you better get there early to get a pretzel because they might be gone before you get there.
Because of me.
Saturday, November 11th, Veterans Day at 12 p.m. from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Idle Bear Works, 100 South Sacramento Street, Lodi, California. Ticket information, though. How can people get tickets?
So we just made physical tickets. They can get them at the venue,
Okay.
Idle Beer Works, or if you don't want to drive out there, you can get them on Eventbrite. Just look up Rockvemberfest or look for Rockvemberfest on Facebook, and it has the ticket link right there.
So go with that.
Her website, everything's on her website.
Yeah, everything's on my website as well,
KXVS.
www.korynnoc, and that's KORYNNOC.com.
Social media, real quick. Korynn?
Facebook is Korynn. Everything's Korynn OC basically.
Yeah.
So KORYNNOC. That's my Instagram handle, my Twitter. You can find me on Facebook that way, YouTube, any Snapchat, anything that has like a platform. I'm there.
Cole?
Instagram, it's just Cole Hinkle Music, and it's the same for Facebook. And on Twitter, it's Cole_Hinkle, and you can see me ramble about nonsense on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah, that's my favorite. And then Kato, are you on Twitter?
She gave no.
Okay.
No, I don't even do Instagram.
Facebook?
She gave me, I do Facebook, Kato and the Donuts, but it's probably easier to find me on her website, KNOC.com. There's one link for the band, which I'm the band that backs her up sometimes.
He's
We're
the
lucky
band.
enough to have her. But one thing I do want to mention, if you're picking up tickets, The brewery is open Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
So if you're coming down Thursday through Sunday, you can get the tickets physically.
Any gigs coming up for any of you guys want to plug real quick before we go for this evening?
Concord on Monday. So we're playing Concord on Monday, and
But I think the most local is going to be Rock Memory Fest.
Yeah.
The 11th.
And yeah, you can go to Korynn's website and check that out. Cole, any gigs coming up?
I'd be the same. The most local one's gonna be Rock.
November.
It's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
Our brains are like so on the path of saying Vember for some reason.
Vember. So, guys, thank you for joining us again at KXVS, the Voice of Stockton, and I hope you guys had fun tonight.
Yeah.
And you can check Korynn's video again out on, YouTube?
YouTube. It's up on YouTube right now, and I'll be posting it later to Facebook.
So it's going to be on Facebook later, YouTube. You saw it right here on Details with Dustin, a conversation, not an interview. Well, guys, it was fun, informative, great stuff, as always. Kato,
in fact, if you like my page, it's a relatively new page, Kato and the Donuts. You get a free donut when you come out to one of my gigs.
Yep.
Korynn, are you the social media manager?
I am. Yep. So yeah,
She
go
won't
like
make
his
me the
page.
donuts. She did get a donut donation though.
Oh.
We have
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
there'll
did.
be, there'll
Yeah,
be the
so
silent
we'll-
auction. We'll have a silent auction at the event as well.
Yeah, we'll have donuts at the show.
Yes.
So go like his page. You can get a donut.
Well, thank you.
Have fun.
Thank you again for joining Details with Dustin. Hold on one second. Let me find the outro music. And it's October, soon to be November 11th, 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. Idle Bear Works, South Sacramento Street 100 is the address. From 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Well, almost 12-hour day in Lodi. You guys ready for that?
Full day of music.
We can go to midnight. So the party's going to be lit.
Yeah.
November 11th in Lodi. KXVS, the Voice of Stockton, Dustin Details, out. Good night.